I'm Jasmine with JB Data Strategies, where I talk about practical data strategy for nonprofit fundraising operations. Today, I want to talk about why fundraising teams should pause and assess with intention as AI continues to expand in and around the work. For many teams, AI is already here in small ways. Staff may be using it to draft emails, clean up meeting notes, share appeal or grant language, summarize information, brainstorm ideas, or turn rough thoughts into something easier to work with. In many cases, the team is simply trying to save time, get unstuck, or move through work in an environment where there's already too much to do and not enough time to do it. At the same time, AI is being built into systems nonprofit teams already use every day. When I say pause, I mean pause and assess with intention. This gives your organization a chance to look at where AI is already showing up, how people are using it, how vendors are building it into the systems your team already relies on, and what the organization should understand before those features become part of their everyday workflow. AI doesn't always arrive through one big organizational decision. Sometimes, staff begin using separate tools on their own. Other times, AI appears through updates to a CRM, a prospect research or wealth screening platform, or one of the productivity tools organizations already depend on. Organizations using Microsoft Office 365 may already be seeing some version of Copilot or Copilot Chat, depending on their license and settings. Organizations using Google Workspace may be seeing Gemini in or around Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Meet, Chat, and other workspace tools. AI may already be sitting inside software your organization uses every day. You might notice a CRM offering automated suggestions or a prospect research platform summarizing donor information and surfacing possible next steps. An email platform may offer subject lines, while meeting and documentation tools may generate summaries or help rewrite a paragraph. Some of these features are included in an existing subscription. Others require an upgrade, an add on, or a higher subscription tier. That means AI adoption doesn't always feel like a formal rollout. Sometimes, a staff member opens a system and sees a new button, sidebar, summary option, or automation that wasn't part of the workflow before. Software companies may announce the change through an email, release notes, a webinar, or product update. A vendor may also offer to meet with the team and walk through what's changing. Even then, it's easy for a busy nonprofit office to miss the update or put it off. It may arrive during a campaign, an audit, a board meeting cycle, a staff transition, an event deadline, a grant deadline, or just a normal overloaded week. Someone may see the vendor outreach and think, I don't have time or energy for a software conversation right now, or assume the meeting will lead to another paid upgrade. That's totally understandable. People are busy, budgets are tight, and teams are already managing quite a bit. The feature may still appear in the workflow, even when the organization hasn't had time to fully engage with the rollout. You may open your CRM, email platform, documentation system, or regular work dashboard, and one day you'll see a new supported feature sitting right there. To the team, it may seem as simple as, oh, this is here now. That's good. That's a good time to slow down long enough to understand what has changed. Fundraising teams don't have to adopt every feature as soon as it becomes available. They can take time to understand what the feature does, where it fits the way the organization works, and whether staff have the bandwidth to use it well. As AI becomes more embedded in the systems your organization already depend on, avoiding the conversation gets harder. Eventually, the question becomes, where is AI already showing up? And do we understand it well enough to make thoughtful decisions about AI use? That's why the pause really matters. Without that assessment, AI features may continue entering the workflows, one update or automation, one summary tool, one drafting feature, or one recommendation at a time. Over time, the system may feel very different from the one your team originally learned and was trained to use. People who manage databases, CRMs, and fundraising systems probably already understand this. The work now includes stopping long enough to learn what changed in the software. What new feature does the staff does the staff know, and are they using it? And how well does it fit with the organization's operations? That takes time. Before your fundraising team expands its use of AI any further, or before AI becomes more deeply embedded in the systems your team already uses, pause and assess with intention. Take a look at what's already happening, what deserves attention, what can stay simple, and what staff need to understand before these tools become part of a normal part of their workflow. The pause helps the organization raise its awareness. AI may already be entering the workflow from several directions. Someone may use it to improve a donor email, summarize meeting notes, generate subject line ideas, or turn rough bullet points into a first draft. At the same time, the systems themselves may be adding AI supported features in the background. And this is where the organization benefits from asking a few questions. Where is AI showing up, and how is it being used? How could it support the work in a useful way? What kind of information or activity is it touching? Will the output stay internal, or could it eventually be seen by donors, funders, board members, leadership, or others outside the organization? Is the team using AI for brainstorming, drafting, summarizing, research support, or as part of a larger workflow? These are the kinds of questions that make the pause useful. They give the team a chance to see what's already in motion, what may need more attention, and what can remain as simple as AI becomes more integrated into every fundraising workflow. They also give organizations time to consider what staff can realistically learn and manage right now. A feature may sound helpful during demonstration and still require time to test, understand it, and fit it into the team's existing workflow. It may save time in one area while creating more review and cleanup somewhere else. That doesn't automatically make the feature useful or unuseful or unhelpful. It means that the team needs enough experience with it to understand what it actually adds. That assessment can also help the organization decide where human review remains especially important. A rough internal draft may only need a simple review. A donor communication, funder report, research summary, board update, or recommendation affecting outreach may need more context and closer attention. The team can decide that based on the work itself, instead of treating every use of AI exactly the same, pausing and assessing with intention gives your organization a clearer view of how AI is becoming part of the work. It helps the team understand what's already happening, what may be useful, what needs more care, and where staff need more time or guidance before relying on a feature more heavily. That awareness can help the organization move forward without allowing AI to quietly reshape the work before anyone has had a chance to think through its role. If your nonprofit is exploring AI in fundraising, I created a free resource to help you review operational foundation behind responsible AI use. You can download the Nonprofit AI Readiness Checklist through the link in the video description. My contact information is also in the description if your organization needs help reviewing where AI, data, systems, workflows, and fundraising operations intersect. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to JB Data Strategies for practical conversations about nonprofit fundraising operations, CRM strategy, reporting, data governance, and development operations. I'll see you next time.